Netflix has officially released behind the scenes of Squid Game Season 2. Not only the scenes are going to be funny, but you will also get to see some scenes that were changed just a day before the release of the series. So welcome to the new episode of Thing You Missed. Because you are watching, let's start with the bathroom fight scene, where our favorite character Thanos fights with player 333 in the series. We get to see this scene that when 333 tries to kill Thanos, Thanos dodges it. But in the behind the scenes, we can see that the scripting of this scene was a little different. According to the script, player 333 had to hit Thanos in real life. Because in this scene, we can see that Thanos is reacting in such a way that as soon as he got punched, he went back a little. Then see the reaction of his friend player 124. His reaction is exactly like Thanos got punched in real life, and he got shocked. Before this, he was laughing, but as soon as he got punched in the face, he becomes serious. Well, this was the scene that we were going to see in the series, but the director changed this scene and made it so that suppose Thanos dodged that punch there and then started hitting player 333 from the front knees. Behind the scene, we also get to see the bathroom fight. When player 333 and Thanos fight each other, Thanos drops player 333 down here. This scene was actually shot twice. In the first shoot, when Thanos dropped 333 down, he was dropping him down in such a way that his body landed on the ground and his head did not hit the ground. But while directing the scene, it was clear that Thanos was trying his best not to hurt player 333, which could not be shown in the actual series. For this reason, this scene was shot again. But in this scene, Thanos has kept his hand behind player 333 in such a way that if his head hits the ground, his hand works like a pillow or cushion so that it does not have much impact on his head. From this scene, it is clear that how much Thanos actually cares about his partners, and I have also seen a lot of real-life interviews of Thanos. For some reason, this character has received a lot of hate in Korea. I don't know why Korean people are reacting like this towards Thanos, but actually, Thanos is a very good character with a good heart as well as a good human being in real life. The next behind the scene comes in front of us of Recruiter and Ji-hoon, which is from a famous scene in the first episode of the series when Recruiter and Ji-hoon were playing Russian roulette with each other. In this scene, we can see a red light behind Ji-hoon. This red light was going to be very important because Recruiter had given a very famous and one of the toughest facial expression at this point, in which half of his face looks confident and half of his face looks scared. And from behind, this red light was falling on his face because of which half of his face looks scared. Even in this scene, the director himself was very involved, and he himself told Recruiter to give a very scared and tight face expression. And because of this, Recruiter had given such tight expressions on his face at that time, we had definitely seen this scene in the series. And it has also been mentioned in the behind the scenes that when the frontman punches Thanos, only then his friends come forward to save him, but the frontman also kicks him and pushes him back. Actually, when this scene was shown, then player 124 could not save himself there, and actually the frontman's kick hit him. After that, the frontman himself went to explain to him that you can dodge my kick in this way, but even after a lot of takes, he could not dodge that kick. In the next scene, we see that he is massaging his feet, and he has kept one sleeve of his pajama up. So from this, we know that actually he had a lot of kicks to do this scene, because he was not able to dodge his kicks. In every film or series, every main character has a stunt double, and in this scene too, we can see Thanos' stunt double, whom we are clarifying because of his purple hair. Even though this actor does not look like Thanos, but with the help of CGI, he must have been shown like this. In the entire series, Sixth Ledge Game is a game that took a lot of time to shoot, and in the series, the clips of this shooting have been trimmed out a lot, and very few scenes have been shown to you in this series, while a lot of scenes were shot during the time of shooting. So in the Sixth Ledge Game, when Thanos meets Mizu, he gives her a nice gesture with his hands. Actually, the director himself told Thanos, and in this scene, we can see how he is telling Thanos what to do when you meet Mizu. In the Sixth Ledge Game, a lot of scenes of Thanos' team were cut. Like in Spin the Top, we were going to see the failures too, but in the series we were not shown the failures. In the series, we saw that in the first time itself, he turned the bat around in Spin the Top, but when he was shooting the series, the failures were also shot there many times, but we were not shown. In this deleted scene, there are a lot of hidden details which were directly related to the upcoming night fights. When player 124 was failing in Spin the Top, and as soon as he turned the bat around, his legs also started shaking because of happiness. But the main scene was that when he attempted to fail, in anger, player 380 caught his collar and started shouting at him. And this was the reason that in the night fight, when player 124 comes close to player 380, he looks at him with a lot of anger and kills him. Because in the sixth game, player 380 was very angry with player 124 and even raised his hand on him. Although this scene was cut, and that's why we never got to see this scene. Player 120 slapped player 44 in this scene, which everyone enjoyed watching. But we don't know that he actually slapped him in this scene when he didn't want to slap him. The director said that he would have slapped him, but very softly. But player 120 did a little miscalculation and slapped him hard. That's why player 44 put ice on his face, because that slap was actually very hard. Because of that slap, player 120 apologized many times. In the 6th game, Song Ji-hoon had a chagi, which means he had to throw that piece up again and again. But actually, this scene was not shot by Song Ji-hoon, but by an actor named Lee Jun-ji. And more than half of the time, the production team only threw that jiggy from the ground, and the cameraman only shot the upper scene, so that it looks like Song Ji-hoon is throwing that jiggy from his feet. If you are watching this video till here, then comment behind me so that I can understand that you were watching this video till here. When player 246 was playing Gongi, he cleared it in the first attempt. This was shown in the series Efron, but actually instead of clearing it in the first attempt, he had to do some failed attempts, which was not a mistake, but a scripted part. We can see that as soon as he did a failed attempt, his entire team gets frustrated and angry. We would have seen this in the series, but this scene was also cut. After that, this team was shown crossing the finish line, but actually this team celebrated a lot before crossing the final line, and guards were also involved. In the last scene, we can see that the guards suddenly fired bullets, so the people celebrating fell down out of fear. We would have seen this scene in the series, but this was also cut. Some scenes are shown in the series as they were actually shot. When pregnant lady was playing Takichi, we saw that she cleared Takichi in the first attempt. But when this scene was shot, she didn't clear Taki in the first attempt, and still the guards called her safe. Why? Because it took a lot of hours to shoot. The production team decided that these scenes won't be retaken, while editing will show that she actually won the Taki game, and the same was done with Young Bae. We were shown in the scene that Young Bae hits the stone in the first attempt, but actually he never hit the stone, and still the guards called him safe. Later in the editing, it was shown that he hit the stone in the first attempt. We come to the ending scene of the series, which was our rebellion fight. In the behind the scenes, we can see big blue walls. These walls are used for proper editing so that we can see multi-building and different structures. In this scene, where player 120 and 246 were hiding, some guards shoot them, but there is no hole in the wall, only smoke. This happened because the production team was using a special gun which was filled with powder. They did this so that player 120 can feel the smoke and react accordingly. Later in the editing, bullet holes were added. To watch such crazy hidden film theories, subscribe to Squid Secrets. Till then, I will leave. Bye. 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 Did everyone leave? Now everyone has left. Only you are here, and I am here. So, I want to say thank you, because we have reached 10,000 subscribers on Squid Secrets, and that is only because of you. I never posted about this because I wanted to tell you this. So if you are watching this video to here, then comment welcome below so that more kids think in the comment section, why did they comment welcome? Because they have already watched the video. I will meet you in a new video. Subscribe to the channel and turn on the bell icon. Bye bye.